Good morning, everybody. This is Tonetta. I want to come to you this morning with challenge day number 46, meaning that we have 46 more days left in 2019. And the challenge I'm bringing to you all today is how will you challenge yourself to do something or to learn something new to increase your skills for the rest of this year into next year. And the reason why I'm coming to you with this video, I know we always talk about how we want to do something different, how we want to do something new, and whether it's create a business or whether it's learning how to draw or whether it's learning how to play music, dance, anything along those lines. We can always learn those things, y'all. We can always increase our skills to help us learn those kind of things. That's my challenge for you today. How will you challenge yourself to learn something new with 46 days left in this new year? Like I said, there's always free information out there. There's free Google, there's free YouTube. There's free, just asking somebody. I put it that way. It's free everything. Just ask somebody if you don't know how to increase your skills. Like I said, increase your skills or learn something new. Like I said, there's all those kind of ways. YouTube has everything that you can think of, even how to start a YouTube channel. So I got a message from someone yesterday about like starting a YouTube channel when I was talking about it on my video yesterday. And I was just letting her know, of course, you can always just go on YouTube, create your channel, and go ahead and just get started uploading your videos. And I know for me, that was, of course, got a little bit intimidating at first when I started doing that. And I started back in January, actually, this year. But, of course, I just started, I took it upon myself to start doing something different that day, I guess I put it that way. Don't know whatever day it was. I know that video's on. But like I said, I had to start doing something to create a different kind of skill set that I had, I guess, than I had before. I had never used YouTube before. I've had to teach myself how to create the YouTube cover art, how to create the YouTube thumbnails, all that kind of stuff, and trying to learn how to do like my hashtags and all that kind of stuff on there, and how to include links and information in the description box and all those kind of things. I'm learning how important those are. Yes, whatever skill that you're learning, whether it's YouTube or learning how to draw or learning to do any kind of art or any kind of music or any kind of dance, that kind of thing, you will, of course, have to put work into it in order, I guess, to like learn that skill. And I know I mentioned, and let me actually say good morning to you all. Good morning, Mike, Rachel, Pina, good morning for tuning in this morning. And the topic of the day, of course, with 46 days left in this 2019, is just for you all to challenge yourself to learn something new, whether that's a different, like a new skill set that you did not have before, whether that's creating that YouTube channel, or like I said, the skill set can be anything from learning how to type. If you don't know how to type, I guess like 10 words a minute, but you want to get up to like 50 or 60. There's, of course, I'm sure, free typing programs that you can learn how to type, and so you can do your word processing and write your books and that kind of thing as well. Or write your posts for Facebook or whatever kind of platforms you're on. If you're wanting to learn a skill set in order to open up a business, whether that's, I guess the easiest thing we need to talk about is cake decorating or baking or making different sweets, or you want to be a personal assistant, that kind of thing. Like I said, you have to, of course, learn those skills. Sometimes you can, of course, have some of those skill sets and some of like the basic skills, but in trying to compete in the market and trying to, of course, get your product known and shown, you have to, of course, increase your skills some kind of way. Yes, it's fine to go ahead and get those items out there, that kind of thing, but at some point, if you're wanting to, of course, increase your own revenue and increase your own knowledge in that field, you, of course, have to learn some more things. And like I said, that's what I'm challenging you all to do today. And, of course, besides the skill sets, you can, of course, learn something creative. Like I mentioned before, dancing, singing, art, anything along those lines. If you do not know how to do it, of course, you can always learn. Like I said at first, there's always free Google. Anything that you want to search on Google, you can learn. Yes, it will take you, I'm pretty sure, several days, a week or two, just to listen to these videos and read the articles about whatever kind of skill you wanted to learn, but it definitely is possible. I didn't always know how to, of course, cake decorate or anything along those lines. I had to, of course, classes for that, actually. I went to Wilton's classes for that. I had 3 different certificates somewhere around in this house, I guess, over there on my bookcase. But like I said, I knew how to bake and that kind of thing, but in order for me to, of course, increase my skills and show what kind of creativity I can have, I had to go to those classes. They weren't online back then, but they're online now, I can tell you that. So, of course, I'm looking at different things online and how to increase my skill set. And I know Mike is on here. Mike runs the group called Live Masters, and that's a group that actually teaches you how to speak on video, how to get comfortable on video, and how to, of course, tell your truth and speak your mind, I guess I put it that way. And he's, of course, running that group. And I'm sure before he started that group, I'm sure he did not know how to, of course, get on video, just like I did not. I learned in his group, actually. That's where I got over my fear of speaking on video, gained more confidence to speak on video, was through Live Masters. And several other people on here was in Live Masters, are in Live Masters as well. And like I said, before he even started that group, I'm sure that he had to, of course, learn how to do, of course, like work the phone and learn what the options were in order to, of course, get the video started, and know what kind of filters they had on here, and know how to set up his camera, or his phone, that kind of thing. We all have to learn those things, especially if that's something that you're wanting to do and something that you're interested in. There's no reason why you cannot, of course, get out there and start doing those things. I know I've started all kind of stuff lately, I guess I put it that way, including this challenge. But like I said, that's just me. I'm forcing myself to step outside of my own comfort zone and to do something different. Every once in a while, I have to challenge myself in that kind of way. But like I said, that's just me, but I'm challenging you all to do so as well. And I would also like to hear your story, of course, I guess what you're doing, what's going on. Like I mentioned in my last video, one of the young ladies on here messaged me on Facebook to let me know that she, of course, was writing a book and that kind of thing, and she's challenging herself to 2 or 3 months, I think is what she said. So of course, she was letting me know what her plan was, that kind of thing, and I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, I'm glad to hear that she, of course, took it upon herself to challenge herself to write the book and to, of course, finish the book in that amount of time. So that is awesome. And like I said, I definitely want to hear what you all are doing on here. Pina, Mike, Rachel, Abigail, Alma, I do want to hear what you all are doing as far as your challenges as well. Even if it's not every single day like I'm doing, you don't have to do it every single day. But if you want to challenge yourself just to one thing, if it's just one thing a week or one thing a month, that kind of thing, just do so. Just as long as you kind of step out of your comfort zone and do something different to challenge yourself to see what you can do and to see what the possibilities are. And that's why I started this entire challenge. Actually, that was last Tuesday, when I challenged myself with 50 days left in this new year to, of course, get 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And it's the same name that I have, Tonetta Clay, of course. I say that every video, so you all can know the basis of why I started this, actually, this countdown to the end of 2019. That was the whole reason why I started that. And of course, like I said on the first video, in order for me to, of course, get to those 1,000 subscribers, of course, on YouTube, I'm going to have to produce content. So all the content that I'm producing on all these videos, of course, will be going on that YouTube channel. And actually, all the pages that I have, any videos that I've done, they've always went on that YouTube channel. And like I said, that's what I'm challenging myself to do. That's why I actually started doing these videos every single day. And like I said, you don't have to challenge yourself to something that big. Now, whether I make that 1,000 or not, that's not the point. I just want to see what was possible. So, like I said, that's what I do to myself all the time, it seems like. And I'm challenging you all to do that, like I said, with these. Now we have 46 days left in this 2019. So I'm challenging you all to do something along those lines as well. Like I said, today, the challenge, if you want to take this challenge on, is for you to learn a new skill that you can, of course, carry on into the rest of this, the rest of 2019 and on into your new year. And just keep in mind, you all, for those who, of course, are trying to look for jobs and or start your own business, that kind of thing. Well, starting your own business, of course, you do have to learn those skill sets. But jobs, of course, you can also learn all kind of skill sets as well. It doesn't matter what kind of job you're at. If they have a training coming up, that kind of thing, any workshops, webinars, all those kind of things, is always good to increase your skill set. Like I said, you never know when you may want to leave that job one day and go to a different job, and you have other skills to put on your resume that you have mastered, that you're good in, that you can do, and that you can prove to these people. Also, but you learn new skills, whether it's at your job or on the side or however you want to do it. You can, of course, use those skills to start another stream of income, another side business. And that's what I talk about on my, for some of you, I may not even know that I have a personal assistant business, and I actually have the community here on Facebook. It's called Life Hack, a lifestyle management service. And like I said, that is here on Facebook, just to let you all know. And in that group, I actually talk about starting for those who work like me, who work full time and who need a multiple stream of income, because a lot of us don't have multiple streams of income, maybe just one, that kind of thing. But I'm teaching and educating and providing information on how to create another stream of income, just in case something will happen to your job and all those, whether you lose your job, they close, that kind of thing. So like I said, that's what I'm teaching on that page. So if you want to join me there, you can join me there as well. And I also share some of those videos on this Reddit page as well too. So But I'm speaking about those streams of income, like I said, but all the training that you go through, whether it's at your job or training that you're doing off YouTube or training. Actually, you know what, y'all? This past summer, I don't know if everybody's library actually has this. I'm assuming that they do, but they have online learning. And I went through 2 classes. This wasn't the first 2 classes I've ever been through. I went through other classes at the same public library. And I'm for certain that other states should have this, I'm assuming. But they have an online learning catalog where you can learn how, and it's all for free. They're all 6-week classes. And I actually took classes this summer on how to creative write and how to, of course, market my writing for income. I guess I put it that way. They have all kind of classes. Well, I know at St. Louis Public Library they have it. Like I said, I'm assuming they have it in your area as well. And I want to thank you, Jackie, for tuning in this morning. So I would say definitely search your online library, I guess like your online local library, to see if they have an online learning program. They should. Like I said, all the classes are free. They're 6 weeks long, and you get a certificate at the end of those classes as well, because of course have to test out. They have classes from, of course, starting your own business, whether it's a nonprofit. They have sewing classes, how to cake decorate, how to go into public speaking. They have computer classes, how to teach yourself Excel, what is called MailChimp, all those kind of things. They have all those videos on there. How to write. Like I said, the classes I took were how to write. They have language classes, how to, of course, teach yourself English. They have all kind of stuff on there. And like I said, all those classes are for free. And I mentioned that because that's another resource that I just thought about again that you all can, of course, use to learn a new skill set. Like I said, definitely take advantage of that. That is definitely free. Of course, 6 weeks of classes, and you have classes once or twice. Mine was twice a week. But like I said, at the end of those 6-week classes, you, of course, have a test. And during the time that you're taking the classes, you have assignments and things like that as well, so they know that you're reading the information. The instructor is there, of course, working with you in like a little email group that you're, I guess, like with the other students and that kind of thing as well. So you're not usually by yourself. You're with other students who are, of course, taking that class with you that you can chat with, talk to, get to know, network with, that kind of thing as well. Like I said, that is definitely another resource for you all. So I just want to give you all those resources, like I said, at the St. Louis Public Library. And I know a lot of y'all already know about YouTube. And a lot of you all probably search Google. But like I said, you can learn any kind of skill that you want to learn, even dancing, because I want to dance. Actually, I wrote in the Y like a few years ago, but they have belly dancing classes, which I was going to, and I haven't been to lately, but like I did learn how to belly dance. But I know they have all kind of classes, dance like tutorials, because I've done some of them. Try to do some videos on TikTok, and that really didn't work, but that's okay. But like I said, YouTube has all those kind of classes as well that you can learn in demonstrations. I do cooking demonstrations on there if you want to learn how to cook as well. That's on my YouTube page too. Like I said, you can do all kind of things and learn all kind of things from YouTube and from Google. Like I said, just take it upon yourself to learn something new while we have this 46 days left in 2019. So like I said, that's my challenge to you all today. Skill or skill set that you could use to advance yourself in upcoming days and upcoming new year. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you again, y'all. Mike Chavez, Rachel Johnson, Pina Massey, Abigail Engel, Alma Boyd Wallace, and Jackie Arve. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. And I'm actually getting ready to go to Walmart so I can teach myself how to make caramel and candy apples today. So I'll show you all pictures of that later on. Of course, my apples are sitting here. They're actually getting like all dry and all that kind of stuff now. So that's what I'm teaching myself today, that I'm going to add to my own business, actually, my cake decorating business and my sweets business. That's one of I've done apples in the past. That was a few years ago, I think. I just did like the regular candy apples. I did some caramel apples. And I may have pictures from back then. They ain't look all that hot, but of course, that was my first time doing it. And recently I was looking at YouTube and saw some videos about apple decorating. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I can learn that skill to put that in my business as well for this area. So I'm taking it upon myself to make some caramel apples and some candy apples today. I got 8 apples. So whatever I can get covered is going to get covered today. I guess I put it that way. So that's a skill that I'm teaching myself. I have been learning on YouTube for the past week and a half, almost 2 weeks. Had to, of course, increase my skills. I've ordered supplies. They haven't got here yet, though, but I ordered some new gel colors. I've ordered, let me see, what else did I order with that? Shoot, I forgot what else all I ordered, y'all. I know I ordered some gel colors. I especially got white because you have to mix white in, of course, to get like those popping colors and those bright and vibrant colors. I'm trying to see. I ordered some more things. I ordered these push-up pops, actually, y'all. And I have to talk to y'all about that in another video, but I did order some push-up pops as well, so I can create some of my other sweets in there as well. because I did learn that online too. So like I said, I'm trying to increase my skill set and the things that I know everybody that wants to, of course, cake decorate and stuff. And like I said, with me knowing all the things, because you have to research your area, just like I had to research St. Louis City and County. You have to research your area to see what is missing in that community. And like I said, for me, I'm noticing that with the caramel apples, candy apples, and the push-up pops and stuff like those little sweets and stuff like that you can have on the side or that kind of thing. To me, I mean, I know other folks make it. I know that. But for me, that's what I want to get, just to increase my skill set. And like I said, you all can do the same thing too. So like I said, that's what I'm challenging you all to do. And I would appreciate it, and I would love to hear from you all, to see what you all are doing and how you all are, of course, challenging yourself as I go throughout this video series. So with that, again, now I'm going to go ahead and get my ass off here as I keep talking and talking and talking. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I want to thank you all again for tuning in live. And for those who catch the replay, do enjoy. Love you all and enjoy your Saturday, y'all. Bye-bye.